Amazonian, special loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us the freedom. And legacy to the hero who brought the land we gather. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in the nation, flowing rivers and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation.
Good morning, my fellow Ambazonians. For all man, we don't take the time for join me for this early morning for Ambazonia. Now 7 o'clock for morning time for Ambazonia, and one can salute for all. One can salute all man. On a morning for all una. On a morning. I don't come for this early morning for Ambazonian time. I get a lot of things and where I get for. I want can explain them for what people them. Because as the talk say, without knowledge, when people do not get better knowledge, people that they perish. So a lot of things that happen for the city of KUMBA, a lot of things that happen for the city of Bamenda. This morning, I want come for make we get that discussion, for make our people understand what did happen for KUMBA and what did they plan for doing for KUMBA, what did they plan for doing for Bamenda. And the battle for KUMBA. Why all the events that happen for KUMBA? Why plenty people them that they send them for KUMBA? A lot of things that they go on. So this morning, I would take the time for break and for all we forgive for now. The inside game where like the public they try for playing for Ambazonia, the inside game where they try for playing for KUMBA and for Bamenda, and why these two places. So a lot of to read for early this morning. But make I always will start when I sabi say for year. When we meet up for year, now the time where we salute our people them, now the time we show love for our people them, now the time we care for our people them, now the time where we show one spirit and the unity and love we get them for each other. So I know it's in a very early morning for Ambazonia, for Toronto here and for Washington DC time, now 1 o'clock for night. Yes, I day up for 1 o'clock for night for make sure say we do work for our people then. All right. So make us salute all the friends and we don't take the time for join we. And then we go next more music. We will next more Ambazonian music for Shake Place. Then we go for the story proper. The package for the story today. It big and it plenty. It go really make una heart over sweet because as they talk say, a people they not get knowledge, they go perish. All right. People that they perish because of lack of knowledge. No. For Ambazonian revolution, we therefore here for give the knowledge for make our people they live, for make our people they become free, for make our people they gain freedom and independence, and then for we for build a beautiful and a great country. So make us salute all my brother and my sister they don't join me for here. All right, Mr. Shea Struggle, you two never sleep. I see you. Big boy Franklin for that side for London for Canada. You two never sleep. Okay, I salute all now. Good. All right, my brother Usman Ibrahim, the only Bayangi man, when a Muslim, I salute you, my brother Usman Ibrahim. Echina, Mr. Usman Ibrahim, I salute you. All right, just make small comments so that we fit salute you. May not talk say they say PS as you know what I do. Will not salute me today. All right, Mr. Isaac Obiokoye will salute you. All right, Mr. Obio will salute you, Mr. Obio. Una welcome all man. I know it's in a very early morning. Una welcome for all man. We'll do this broadcast right now for Facebook. We know say the people them for ACN TV. Later on, they will put this video for ACN TV for broadcast time for our people them for Ground Zero. All right. Yodo, Yobo Dollar with the salute to Sounds, Mr. Isaka. Good morning for all now. All right. Comrade Clovis with the salute you. All right. Cornelius with the salute you, Mr. Lontum. All right. Una good morning for all man. Una good morning for all man. We salute all man. We don't take the time for join we. Make we knock more music before we make we shake skin and then we bring the story proper. Make we shake small skin. Make we bring a better music directly from Ground Zero. Better music for our brother. Foke. Make we bring Mr. Foke in music. Who's a done man Foke day? Now in this. Make we knock more music, then we start proper.
Menemo, I have Foke. Ngame tak better with international no. My friend is all freestyle, but in my bed with different storylines, with different punchlines. A Jongzo and a more universal rapper.
AJ
Bazoo.
on track.
Namtina no anuru bang on obasagara pombe and the kabame miracle, but in my raps, catching my rascal, Menemo, Angop, I'm a better nangaton, I can be on YouTube to the Conaindon, to Kiran, life is strong, and life not on but on Menemo. I will win a better cup, whether we win a cabin, I will win a canoe, Chubu, when a carry, things a car, more but catching my wagam, for the Mabanacha, Mukumbinga, come in a back up, Imajan, Papa Sang, I knew them, Hancock, Munuru, Fair, Catalyst, Black Bush Murapi, Nanta, the Gimbena, Mangam Can, no Karaki, Mama, Zoman, Moeta, Kribino coming and take up a theatre, Manin, American, Amsterdam, waited, Gamavanga, and Gamananga, all the Ramnica, for Mujamas, I'm moving group, Cinema, is single, Gomba, no, you're a bazar and Jinba, no, you're a bazar and Gizam, Gamazam,
young Amazonian, this.
More can you do, more can you do, Bang was a quarter of a shirt on the back, Zamazel, we had the next bomb, the next move up and the crest. I got a tap chum, two chum, Giruchum, Fetchum, Simafagani, I am opening to Rabani, Mompin at the Berutum. Berutum. Menemo. Moim Gomnas at Canano. Manana pigeon. Bazoo. Listen, I'm a fucker when I don't man. When I walk up past the side, I've been a strong man. You wanna know why I don't believe in a woman. No, you need a bang guys, cabin and their man, eh? Job to be frank, you be grand at the follow for your back, no say give I'm a rank. If you be colonial, I've been a jidang. If not for Marathon, I don't say me, I did my dang. Thanks to the rubber boy, and you still walk up a grand. That guy with the videos on my trunk for the man. I'm a made for the walla abapa. I'm from Gola, we go below or out of any ton and a padola. If time Palaba, you know, I will bring matter. I did rap at the sing when I clap my mother. Inside my era, I'm no be best rapper. I've been to the party, cause me say me a smooth banger. Why other instances of couple we all find somewhere, please stay in your choppers. I win check audition, they give me a condition. They I work a fine job, they say my involved. Me I give a lift map, me I give a lift scar, me I give a sing song with men de la pasca. Now small but don't superstar. Win all the guy for part like Topo. Me I been a Joe, I been a old school, I they go school. Sometimes I didn't go smooth and I need something for boost smooth so that my flow go smooth. Hope you feel me, eh? I get rhyme scheme and a fine thing. When I thank me, invite me for your party. I go rap to tell you, go dash me a cocky. Menemo. Man, I plan to it and it's strong now. Let me give you something in English. Mazua. I hustle for breakfast, lunch and supper. My family, great-grandsons and daughters, for bachelors, widows, and even the orphans for the sick, poor people in my village and the others for the deaf, for the dumb, and the blind, and the physically disabled who can't feel my rap in one way or the other. Menemo. Yeah, it's the fucker. Salute to all rappers worldwide. A big shout out to Black Gun Records, Fonsa Music, all my G's in Bengui, Abakwa, KUMBA. Much I win the medium. Borrow about Kunanem Memiju. AJ, confirm.
All right, that one so it will be na music for our brother way in Foke, young Ambazonian talent, young Ambazonian way. He get a better rap for a mob. He did rap for Igbo English, he did rap for Pidgin, he did rap for country talk. Foke and a don man. He did not better music. So my fellow Ambazonians, our story for today, a plenty. We don't start for salute our brother them, our sister them. We start for salute the people that join for here. Now make her take the time. I salute all big papa them. I salute our big mommy them. I salute all our auntie them. I salute our uncle them. I salute our neighbor them. I salute all Ambazonian picking them. Una good morning. Whether we there for that side for refugee for ground one, good morning for una for that side. It no matter for the place where you there. Whether you there for inside for Manfe, whether you there for newly out for or for you there for newly out, or you there for Egbeko village. Whether you there for Lala, or you there for small Manfe. Whether you there for that side for Banya, or you there for that side for my one. I salute all una people them for that side for Manfe, for all the people them for the big city of Cape Town. I caught una throw una salute and I talk say una good morning. For all our people them for that side for Victoria, una too una good morning for that side. All our people them for that side for the city of Abakwa, we salute all man for that side from Bengui. Well, it no matter for place where you dey. We throw una salute. Even people them for that side for Lebialem, we not forget una. All right. So it no matter for place where you do, whether you do for Furavao, we so salute you. Even people from Mundemba, we salute so una too. So my people, the story is over plenty. I like for simplify the story. Make we start. La République du Cameroun, because it don't lost the war for Ambazonia. When we talk say La République lost the war, we need to talk now say all their police, their terrorist gendarme, their terrorist army. That means say they don't come off Ambazonia. No. The definition we will talk say when they don't lost the war, now because La République du Cameroun it not get the ability or the capacity for govern the Ambazonian people anymore. They don't get them. So it don't make them, they don't, as Lapido they talk, they don't depopulate. I hope say correct. It don't make La République, they don't decrease. It don't make even Sotepobia. It don't come out go height. It don't height. Whether it you don't die like Ayijobi die and then they not bring a die body for Cameroon. No man no know. Place where Pobia de, person no know. Place where Chanteau ide, no man no know. So the country don't chakara because the Ambazonian people, they don't defeat La République du Cameroun. That defeat come about now because we use na sense. We use sense for make them not get the power. Make sense, we use sense. Make their governors, their SDOs, their DOs, they not get the power and the capacity for govern the Ambazonian people then. So when they don't lose this power, and one of the most powerful weapons, we will use them for take power back from La République du Cameroun then. The first one, the very first weapon with the Ambazonian people, they use them for start for defeat La République du Cameroun. Now wait till they call and say ghost town. That country Sunday, where every Monday, since 2016, every Monday, Ambazonia, they close the entire territory. They close all market, they close all office. All man just stay for house. No market, no business. That ghost town. Now one of the foundation them. Now one of the pillar them where the whole war of independence. The ghost town be so powerful. Because the purpose for ghost town, I say, it is show say now a grassroots movement. Ghost town the show say now all Ambazonia they don't woke up for demand for their right for self-determination, for demand for their right for a free homeland, for demand for their right for independence. It shows say ghost town the show say now all Ambazonia them they want independence. As a result, the ghost town, the people that observe ghost town now for tell the world and for tell La République du Cameroun, say now the people they want independence. Now the people, they want freedom. So, number two, the ghost town na a weapon, na a tool, na a strategy we would use them for punish La République du Cameroon economically. When we close that store them, when one mommy they not go for market, when people not go work, La République du Cameroon it lost billions and billions of CFA for the money with the economic activities is supposed to generate them for the occupied territory. So we deprive La République du Cameroon a lot of money for one day of ghost town. They lost plenty money. Now, also, number 3, ghost town. It punish La République du Cameroon. Not be say they only lost the money, but now say all the things that La République du Cameroon is supposed to can sell them for Ambazonia or move them out of Ambazonia, would deny them for them. So the ghost town, it be so powerful. Now, one of the most powerful economic strategy we would launch them for take back control of Ambazonia from La République du Cameroon. So, what did happen for KUMBA? The first thing La République did do, because the ghost town be effective and it punish them economically and it make them make the world know say La République don't lost control. Like the first thing La République did try for do now for kill ghost town for Ambazonia. I go explain more on this. The second thing where we use them for take power back from La République du Cameroon. Now the colonial school boycott. The fact say La République du Cameroon, the colonial authorities, the colonial state, the Ambazonian people don't boycott their education since 2016. Now one way that we will use them for take back control and then they lost control. Because the fact say school they need to go on for Ambazonia, it means that La République don't lost control of the territory. This one, now he make them, they decrease. So when we talk say make the territory ungovernable, it means say now for take power back from La République du Cameroon and take that power again back for the Ambazonian people them. So the colonial school boycott. Now one of the strategy then that for a war. Now a war strategy for boycott the colonial school. That means you don't deny Cameroon the power to govern Ambazonia. So when we hear La République du Cameroon, they cry about school. They need to cry about school for the Ambazonia picking them. They cry all this drama for school. Now because it shows say La République du Cameroon will not get control over the territory anymore. So now our second strategy that those first two strategies them, now them they don't make La République du Cameroon it go crazy. So what did they try for do now? Now for make sure say the ghost town is finish and school go back. When ghost town go back, that means say Ambazonia don't lost the war. Now yeah fine. Ghost town, every day where ghost town take place, it means say Ambazonia the win La République. The day where ghost town not take place, it means say that day La République don't start for win Ambazonia. So this ghost town will pass for KUMBA. It be been a big ghost town. It proved to La République du Cameroon and to the international system say the people of KUMBA, even when La République it don't do all this craziness, even when it kill what picking them, bring the colonial governor, bring the colonial minister of territorial administration. They even go carry thief man. When La République don't tumam for Shiho. So to the give bele. They give gas for a bele. They go carry the ex fighter Nambere. Where they buy Nambere from Samuel Sako, the infiltrator. Carry it from Nigeria, bring up for use for do propaganda. They even go carry that one, bring them. Make it can't threaten our people them for Kumba. It not still waka. Now the desperation of La République du Cameroun that. This desperation, it don't make La République the lost sense. Now, what people need to understand, say, when they create self-defense, now number 3 pillar that of our war of independence, La République be no say, they say, that self-defense, it go really finish them for ground zero. So La République also, it go create its own Amber Boys. Atanga and go create Amber Boys. That papa for Kumba, how they call it, the senator, for Mukete, he create his own Amber Boys. All the colonial SDOs and DOs, the colonial senators them, for their various communities, they create their own Amber Boys. Make una listen for the Cameroon colonial general. When they kill Comfort, was Sister Comfort from Moyoka, when they caught Comfort the head from Moyoka, by Samuel Sako, he forces them for inside Moyoka. Una year, when they go bring this Cameroon colonial general, una year what he talk, and then we'll go continue the story. It be very important. Oops, excuse me, sorry. Sorry. I'm not the video that. Because this one be very important for our people them for understand the game where La République du Cameroun it try for one player for inside Amazonia. Because now the whole reason this where they do all those crazy things and for our people them. So these people their video there. Just give me a moment here. They already arranged these things. They don't shift. One play on a video. When I go hear from La République du Cameroun, their general says for your own mob. I see the opening mob. It talks they say. Then they don't create Amber Boys, plenty Amber Boys for Amazonia. Then say that they confess. Say they create Amber Boys for Amazonia. And they talk the reason why they do it. Now this video they don't mix. I've already arranged all these files and a computer. You arrange them, you do it on. I go bring that video. I'll find that video. I'll play on phone for you. Una go hear as Eba, the colonial general of La République du Cameroun. The reason why I want to tell una this thing so that una go understand what did really happen for Kumba. Because what did happen for Kumba, it did for tell the Amazonian people them La République du Cameroun their strategy and why they kill were picking them for Kumba. Why they Amber Boys or their own military, why they deliberately kill were picking them for Kumba. It be important make all man here for most of them. I don't know whether I don't see that video, but we will also don't play that video for una here many times. The files them are shift. I put them for una here. They don't shift. And I get plenty information here from my system. So I just give me a moment. It be very important. Make una self una take una hear them and una take una eye them. Una see the work, the dirty work where La République du Cameroun et do for our people them. And how did they kill our people them? Talks in Amber Boys. They kill our picking them. Talks in Amber Boys. With themselves, they get their own Amber Boys. And then say they don't agree. Say they get Amba boys. Now in this. I don't see them. Now in this.
People to paint him a picture of the working relationship between them and the element he has sent to protect them.
Some of the other military, when they come, they don't treat us as if we are the citizens of Cameroon. Instead, they might treat us in a way that we even feel bad when we see even young children. Young children now, when they see the military coming, they are running.
Power off.
They are running. So we find it bad. I don't know.
Responding, General Eba Benoit noted, adding that there is a possibility that the military can also have Amba boys as soldiers with hidden intention to frustrate the call.
Young children now, when they see the military coming, they are running. They are running. So we find it bad. I don't know.
Responding, General Eba Benoit noted, adding that there is a possibility that the military can also have Amba boys as soldiers with hidden intention to frustrate the call, calling on the population of Yoke Moyoka to be calm and trust the military.
Young children now, when they see the military coming, they are running. They are running. So we find it bad. I don't know.
Responding, General Eba Benoit noted, adding that there is a possibility that the military can also have Amba boys as soldiers with hidden intention to frustrate the call, calling on the population of Yoke Moyoka to be calm and trust the military, and that their worries will be tabled to the highest authority and the necessary measures will be taken.
Even amongst us, the military, it's not impossible that you may encounter the Amba boys. They may be part of us. Your issues have been understood and the
necessary measures will be taken.
Even amongst us, the military, it's not impossible that you may encounter the Amba boys. They may be part of us. Your issues have been understood.
Now the first thing this way were people for KUMBA and all across Ambazonia they need for know. Now the thing this way were Mami them for KUMBA they need for know. Now the thing this way were Papa them for KUMBA they need for know. Now the thing this way all Ambazonians they need for know. La République du Cameroun. The moment the Ambazonian people them they start for create self-defense. La République du Cameroun through Atanganji they go start for create their own way they call as Amba boys. And as their general talk, they create those Amba boys now for frustrate the independence of the Ambazonian people them. They create those Amba boys now for make those Amba boys they start for kill what picking them, kill what mami them, come for quarter can rape, broke what people they are store them in the name of Amba boys. For turn the population against the real Amba boys because the people now not gonna know which one be which one. They launch kidnapping for ransom, for start for target people then. As when I don't hear the confession from Cameroon top general Eba, say they get their own Amba boys. Wait it happen for Ngarbo. Wait it don't happen for KUMBA. Now their work of their Amba boys this. As they say they confess them. So the battle for KUMBA now a battle of propaganda. Now a battle of a defeated and a frustrated colonial state. For use now na propaganda. For use now our own people then. For kill what picking them. And then for use that one like propaganda. For kill the Ambazonia quest for freedom. So that make the Ambazonian people that continue for remain slaves under Cameroon. So why? Because Cameroon did depend on Ambazonia for Cameroon in own survival. For chop and for money and for natural resources. All they come off from Ambazonia. When you see their colonial governors, They kill wa picking them. For can force wa mami them. Make wa mami they accept. For turn against the struggle. For turn against their own picking them where they don't rise up. For fight for independence. For fight for their freedom. For turn against their own picking them. Where they don't rise up for protect them. Against the Cameroon terrorist military police and gendarmes. Now a game. Now a game for kill the dreams of our people. Now a game for a fraudulent people. The most corrupt people for the world. For continue for govern we. For make sure say our people not ever live a good life. For make sure say our people not ever get water for drink. For make sure say our people they live, they not ever get better hospital for go. Because as long as we remain under Cameroon occupation, we will be the most poor people then for the world. As we don't be for the last 59 years. My people now again. So that's why we get to understand. Once you understand, say now again Cameroon the plan with people then. It will help you become more determined. It will help you become more committed. Because you know say now again. And we must defeat them. We must battle them. Until the last La République du Cameroon army, police and gendarme leave Amazonia. There is no space for Cameroon for Amazonia. There is no space. No space and no tolerance for what you don't do and for our people then. That's why when the kill were picking them, they bring the thief man Atanganji. When Atanganji come for Kumba, as we hear now, he quickly bring envelopes. The colonial prime minister or their dead president, they quickly put money for envelope. For go shut up those families so they don't kill their picking them. So that when Human Rights Watch come, make the families not talk. When Amnesty International come, make the families don't quiet. When the international community come for can investigate those crimes, make the family she don't quiet. Now for which country where they don't ever kill people them, the country never carry investigations, but they quickly put money for envelope, go bribe the family them. If not, then they carry out the crimes. Why did they go bribe the families and with envelopes back? If not been their proxy forces or their police or their gendarme, they go carry out the crimes. Why did they go give envelopes and for back for bribe the families? They never even do investigation. They don't go to bribe families, bribe teachers, bribe all the witnesses where they be there around. For buy them into silence. They go kill while picking them. And then can take 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000. They buy mommy them. Buy papa them. Now how far Cameroon don't reduce our humanity that? Now the level that way Cameroon don't take what people them. Now the level that way they see we. And so they consider we as animals. Where they go kill Pekin and then turn around. Take small envelope. Give them for the papa. Give them for the mommy. And then use that Pekin their die for their propaganda. For maintain occupation for Amazonia. Now the evil that way would live with them. Now the people that way they talk say the one can govern Ambazonia. My fellow people, we must understand the game. That's why we must make the decision for end Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia once and for all. For remove this evil from our side. That's why we must collectively become more defiant for bleed these people to the end. No space, will be for Ambazonia, for anything Cameroon, for waiting they don't do and for our people then. No space. No forgiveness and no forgetting. No reconciliation. We must battle them to the end until they pack out. So that's why we need to understand the evil nature. When I hear this second video, where the colonial governor, he too, the moment Atanganji come out, the colonial governor come out, he enter. He talks, say, he too want come. He want come force wa mami them. He want come force wa papa them. He want come force the people of Kumba. May they accept. Say na Ambazonians. They commit the act. He come force wa mami them. When I hear.
Strong measures that taken to reinforce the security of the population. But my sisters, my daughters, my mothers, I want us to take our destiny in our hands. We have played a lot. We have covered the killers a lot. When I asked you before the speeches, who are the killers? You say you don't know. Thank God. The Honorable Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, he remind you certain facts. And after her intervention, you cannot say that you don't know the killers. So repeat after me. Who are the killers?
We don't know.
You don't know?
Yes.
Even after what Honorable Nifaka said, you don't know who are the killers? The killers are your brothers. The killers are your children. The killers are people who are living amongst you, and you don't want to denounce them. Thank God. The Honorable Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, he remind you certain facts. And after her intervention, you cannot say that you don't know the killers. So repeat after me. Who are the killers?
We don't know.
You cannot say that you don't know the killers. So repeat after me. Who are the killers?
We don't know.
You cannot say that you don't know the killers. So repeat after me. Who are the killers?
We don't know.
You don't know?
Yes.
Even after what Honorable Nifaka said, you don't know who are the killers? The killers are your brothers. The killers are your children. The killers are people who are living amongst you, and you don't want to denounce them.
My fellow Ambazonian, at the game this. The kill were picking them. For can't force the mami them. May they accept. Say now our defense forces where they protect our communities and protect our very mami them. For can't force mami them. For can't intimidate mami them. For can't frighten our mami them. May they accept say now our defense forces where they protect our communities. Now them they kill that picking them. Wa mami even in front of the colonial slaves, masters, the colonial slave masters. Wa mami they still tell them say they no. We basically mami they talk for code language. Say now una terrorist police, now una terrorist gendarme, now una terrorist army. They kill them in front of those people. So what did they try for do? Now forget make mami they publicly acknowledge forcefully that they do that by duress, that they force them, make they accept say now they are on picking them where they fight for Ambazonia independence. Now they kill that picking them. In that way, they go use them now, they turn them, they use our own mami them, they go against our fighters them. So that they start for point who said the day. Now the game this. The resilience of our people, they show our mami them. Our mami they know weti it be good for the Amazonian people them. They know weti it be good for their picking them. And that's why they tell the colonial slave master, say they don't know. Now a code language for indirectly tell you say, now una army the kill are picking them. Now una gendarmes the kill are picking them. Now you send people when they can't kill are picking them. Now the game that. When they do all this one, the game can fail woefully. It not still work out. Then they say, ha, we know what for do. They say, when I know what, we know what for do. So they come out. When I remember when Mami Kumba, he tell the colonial minister of territorial administration, when he come there, he can't talk say, na God don't give them power for govern the Ambazonian people. Na God don't give them power for be, he don't give power for be president. When he can't make all this blah, 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 he don't can make all that blah, 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 blah. After he don't finish, when I remember, say after he don't make all that nonsense, he talk all that nonsense, all, he talk and finish. When Mami Kumba, he tell you say, objection. And he tell you say, the Egyptian you see today, you may see them no more. That one not correct. After Mami Kumba, he defeat Atanganji. Put Atanganji for shame. That one not correct. They go carry na this one. Now this one, wait till when they see. Now number, it be been a prisoner for la Republic of Cameroon prison. After Ambazonia, they create defense forces. Number now one of the Amber boys will la Republic movie from prison as a thief man. He move on for prison. He leave him make he go join the fighters. As he join the fighters, they can't put you under their person in hand, under their infiltrator Samuel Sakoyi and Cristiano their hand. They carry it, they go for Nigeria. They go frustrated for day. La Republic talk to okay, we know we'll leave it for day. La Republic go pick it for Nigeria. He and success in Congo, when I remember, it bring them back for La Republic. It can't keep them under chains. None better than for chains. It will come morning time, chain the beef for a foot. He won't go sleep, chain the beef for a neck. Alright? And then La Republique du Cameroon, their army, they wanna gay. Now better don't be their woman. That's all when I don't see them. They put a lot of gas for backside, make it come off for a belly. So now better that it don't be like woman where he carry 10 picking them. Now better they like a woman who be 10 months. He carry 10 picking them. No woman who ever born 10 picking them. But now better go be the first man picking where La Republique du Cameroon, they don't make it born 10 picking them. Now, Bele that they don't be like Bele for how they call them. I don't know. I never even know the word for pigeon. I even describe how now Bele they. So now then that They don't go carry Nambere. The ex-general, where they don't go buy for Nigeria, here and Socks and Congo. They can't put them for chain, for La Republique, for users as propaganda. So, una hear as a Nambere, una hear a talk, and then we'll continue.
I get one fear. My fear I get and I fear for God. I don't fight, I never rape, I never kidnap man for ransom. If the man there for you, I don't ever do a year, me talk my year. They know the key no man and they arrest no man. The man tell you the truth. Me Nambere, when I look me fight try to do am. Any man where talk to any flag, no go climb or up. This stand for the Amazonian land, we foot as a stand. Don't say begin and no go school. This stand for the KUMBA. Don't say business plan no go open where people don't stop at so. I said today, tomorrow, I never be mayor, I never be governor, I never be CEO, I never do politics. But I bet on a today more than a year fine. Any man where not say be man picking, make a law.
Una see him. Una see Nambere. Nambere he head. And the mob for hippopotamus. Now exactly the same. Una see Nambere? Head. It is like the one for the mob. When hippopotamus open him up. Now exactly the same. La République, their frustration not enter here. It don't become a prisoner for La République du Cameroun. Now they don't go bring him, he can't intimidate what people them for KUMBA. For some they open their stores. A traitor. Now person that way don't sell Ambazonia for La République du Cameroun. For takes more money. And then he says he don't become a slave for La République du Cameroun. He live under chains. He won't go for bed, the tie chain, make it not run. He will come money time with chains. He work out with chains. They bring in for that motor where they carry prisoners. Nambere, the prisoner. Make prisoner. A prisoner of La République du Cameroun, they don't buy it. Make it can't talk for free people them. Where they fight for their own independence. Just because a Nambere don't be frustrated. Just because he don't become a prisoner of La République du Cameroun, he not get the freedom for move freely. He can't open more for KUMBA. Make we hear what he finish talk.
Any business place tomorrow, I take my two ICM. If you never open, that means a problem. But the tell that the truth today.
Tomorrow, this street, tomorrow, this street.
Tomorrow,
this street.
if we are the population, we are not help government. How will the government go succeed? Government and me and you and the people.
We are the government. We are the government. We are the government. We are the government. Now we. Now we. Now we. We be the government.
So why we not go help them? But let me please come out for the country.
Got to more now. Got to more. Got to more. Every day I do one people 4 years. Every one people. Now God, God is coming out here. No progress. One people 4 years. That's true.
When person shot, you go bend your foot through a line.
That's true.
My brother, my sister, my mommy, my father, I join up for now. I don't decide to come KUMBA. Instead of picking them, I know one woman. When I stop for 10 years, get one picking. They go kill us in the farm.
Oh,
I get some money. Some of people still picking. They kill all the brass school. They never done that today for a year. You know how to do it. When I done with me,
who there with you, Papa?
when I done with me,
Who there with you?
when I done with me,
Who there with you?
the enemy now who? When I done the enemy,
We know them.
when I don't see about talk,
We know them.
when I don't know the enemy,
We know them. We know them.
all that boy they carry gun. When I don't see them, me again Nigeria. If they be strong past me, they broke in from Nigeria. And see them. They ask them where they get on and don't get on. I believe.
That's true.
They cash them anything from Nigeria. Start the cash them. They pay more than 10 million, 20 million. All I know.
So, Ambazonia, when they see that idiot, where they call it Nambere, now part of the propaganda that kill what picking them, and then go carry these fools. People they like the public already move their head, move their brain. They don't move the life way they inside of them. When I see young boy, it don't look like man way this 90 years old. Bele don't become like, as I talk, hippopotamus. We don't be pregnant with 10 picking them. The frustration of defeat of La République du Cameroon. Now people they like Nambere that use are now for propaganda. After they don't kill one picking them. For can't end ghost town. So after they don't do all this drama, what it finally can happen with the ghost town? Well, the people for Kumba, they tell La République, say, look, La République, we not go do that nonsense. We not go bring people like Nambere, for can't do that with a nonsense, not for only for a short time. Because if Nambere be being a better man picking, as he said, he knock his hand for chest, not be Nambere for carry his own foot. He come for Kumba without that ekelebe them, he not do them. So as Nambere they do that their nonsense, they come out for Sunday, Monday this for Kumba. Now what people then that, the not better goes down. They show Nambere and La République du Cameroun. They say not them, they understand the game. They know say that they only use Nambere, but they no go use Nambere for frustrate the aspiration, the hopes, and the dreams of the Ambazonian people. If Nambere want be prisoner, make it remain a prisoner for La République du Cameroun. While people they woke up, they knock the biggest Mami Water ghost town for Kumba. That same place where Nambere be the talk, now they stored in this. Now they stored in this for the same place where Nambere be the talk. Now they stored in that. They close. Now in that same spot where the thief man, the traitor, it make noise. The next day, the Ambazonian people them for Kumba, they tell Nambere say, na the Ambazonian people they get Kumba. What people need to listen to traitors. What people need to take instructions from traitors. What people need to take instructions from the people who don't betray them. Nambere na a traitor. He betrayed the Ambazonian people then. So, we're intelligent people then. We're smart people then for Kumba. And all across Ambazonia. They understand the game very well. Even when the same number they ask and say, when I know who killed that picking them, while people they just look like say the Nisiam. While people they actually feel sorry for the idiot. Ambazonia and the game this. Make we understand the game. Make we understand what they try to do. And the only reason now because they don't be defeated. La République not be defeated because we get 100,000 army and then they just defeat them. We defeat La République du Cameroun by our sense. Not through our ghost town. Yes. Not through our colonial school boycott. Not through the self-defense strategy of the block by block. Where it make all villages and all towns. They get fighters so they woke up for those blocks. For make the territory ungovernable. For take away Cameroon capacity and ability for administer occupation and colonialism for Ambazonia. Once they create the block by block and it make the territory ungovernable, Cameroon go crazy. When we talk say Ambazonia, Cameroon don't be defeated. Not because they don't fit govern the Ambazonian people them anymore. Not because our people need to take instructions. They don't fit conduct elections. They don't fit collect taxes. Their governors, they don't fit move freely. Their SDOs, they don't fit move freely. 80% of their SDOs, they don't run. 80% of their colonial deals, they don't run. All their senators, their colonial senators, they don't run. They stay all for the colonial capital. Their colonial parliamentarians, they don't run. They try for conduct elections for Ambazonia. We reject them. Now they defeat that, my people. Now they defeat that. That's why this generation get for be very proud. That's why we get for be very proud of Wamami them. That's why we get for be very proud of Wabai and Selam them. That's why we get for be very proud of all our business people them. Because every Monday they make great amount of sacrifices for our collective freedom. For demonstrate to themselves, to La Republic and to the world, say the Ambazonian people don't take back control of their territory, and now then they make their decisions. What block by block forces them, they give our people them hope. They do protection, they do community work, they keep peace, they settle community matters, defend our people them. Now through our self-defense, while the ghost town and the colonial school boycott, that one at the program where it give we power, but what real power in terms of which it make the international community. Una hear fine. The ghost town and the colonial school boycott, it no go give Ambazonia independence. Now the third component of that strategy, when at the block by block, the self-defense strategy. Now the strategy that way, now you make the world want talk for Ambazonia. Now you make the world don't now call the name Ambazonia. Not because of the ghost towns, not because of the colonial school boycott. They be important for leverage, but the ultimate leverage, now the guns on the ground. Now those soldiers them, now them that they give Ambazonia the diplomatic capital. The more powerful our forces they be, the more powerful our diplomatic capital. That's why we need to understand place who they. So since we don't defeat La Republic, we don't frustrate them, they not fit govern Ambazonia. Now Ambazonia they be in charge now. The world no go give with that recognition, as I've been explaining for all we, until we show say they say we fit also start for take control of the big towns them. Because now our people we get control of all the villages and the small towns them. We don't defeat La Republic for them, we don't move them. La Republic they done only for the big town them. So now the next phase, now the stabilization phase. If you defeat La Republic of Cameroon, you must take control. The world need for see say the Ambazonian people, they project power and authority for ground zero. Now for here we recognition the camp. So while we see all, we understand the game of La Republic of Cameroon, we must also understand the strategy where it go give we recognition. Now for increase the self-defense capacity for ground zero. When I go hear me talk about this over and over and over again, because now the end point this for the war of liberation. Until we do the work for put that kind of forces them. When people like Nambere and traitors, La Republic bring them for inside KUMBA,